Tomorrow, in much of the United States, there will be either a full or a partial eclipse that'll be able to be seen. Do we make a bracha on an eclipse? The Shulchan Aruch in Siman Reish Chav Zayin Sif Aleph lists many natural events for which the bracha of Oseh Maaseh Bereshit, he who performs the acts of creation, is recited, such as lightning, thunder, and great winds. But what about an eclipse? It's missing from this list. Would you make a bracha? Why should it be any different than seeing the lightning, the thunder, or even a volcano? There are a number of different answers to this question. Many perceive the eclipse to be a siman ra'ah, a bad sign, either because of reasons that we don't understand and sometimes are identified as superstitious, or because darkness in the middle of the day is practically bad, and there is no blessing on bad omens, as Rav Moshe Feinstein is quoted by Rabbi Tendler in his Masoret Moshe, the second volume, Siman 51. Because one sees nothing in an eclipse is another possibility, as it's really just an absence of light rather than the presence of something. You don't make a bracha on absence. A third possibility is because the bracha of Oseh Maaseh Bereshit does not apply to things whose existence can be mathematically predicted, but are merely rare. Eclipses are not anomalies, but a product of the universe's cycle of life, and more under the Birkat HaChama rule. 4, because full eclipses are exceedingly rare, and partial eclipses are almost impossible to see without modern eclipse glasses and are naturally invisible. And of course, for other reasons that are less obvious, related to the fact that these have to be wonders from creation, and eclipses are not from creation itself. And then, of course, the all-encompassing rule of safek brachot lahakel, that when we have a doubt about a bracha, when a bracha is unsure whether it should be made or not, we don't make the bracha. This phenomena of an eclipse is not included in the list. And since it's not included in the list, we're not sure if there should be a bracha or not. So while we may want to make some form of blessing, when it comes to an eclipse, we don't make a bracha. But we do have to be extraordinarily careful if you do view the eclipse to make sure you take the precautions, because we also have an obligation to care for our own lives. And so please, tomorrow, if you want to look at the eclipse, be careful. Wear glasses. Make sure you take all of the necessary precautions. No bracha is recited, but it is still an awesome experience in and of itself. And speaking of awesome experiences, I do have to make a plug today for the KINS Cause Match. If you're listening to this, if you're enjoying any of the programs of KINS, if you're a person who appreciates all that our synagogue does for our community, please join us in helping support the shul. Go to our website, www.congkins.org, and help us continue all of the wonderful things that we do.